What's good, everybody? Hopefully you guys are having a great night. Like, share, subscribe as y'all tap on in. We are definitely going to get into this video. Salute to all of you guys. Y'all let me know if the mic is good, if we good. Matter of fact, let me check it myself. Make sure we straight. We straight, we on go. We straight, we on go. And hopefully all you guys will hop in here and join the stream, because tonight I'm so happy that Ben Crump came out and put an end to the lies, to the lowdown, dirty lies that have been told on social media. And I'm going to tell you guys something. It's crazy how a liar, let me tell y'all something. There's always, teach y'all something in life. A lie will always go further than the truth in the world, in the era we live in. So people, they're addicted to lies and liars, right? And so what liars do is, you guys, they come on social media and they cause confusion. They spread lies because it gets them viewership. Like, if I was just to come in here and just tell a lie, I can get 2,000-3,000 people in the chat if I just came in here and just lied to y'all and said anything that everybody wanted to hear. But here's the truth. Here's the truth from me, right? As far as the Wells case goes, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm waiting, just like the mother, the father, Ben Crump, and their own personal investigators are waiting. I'm waiting just like them. I would be a liar, and I would be a sick person to come on the internet and lie, right? Lie about something I have no idea about, when their own personal lawyer, Ben Crump, has come out today and put these liars on blast. And I salute Ben Crump because he's seen the lies. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. Then what happens is they confuse you when they start telling lies, right? Maybe because, you know, you might need a little extra money to buy the weave or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because the stock on the horses is very low right now. But anyways, as I said to y'all, and this is the honest to God truth, I'm going to show you guys evidence of the lies tonight and how Ben Crump came out and went right at the liars, because I have them on videotape and I'm going to show you. And not only that, I have proof of these lies. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now, right? I'm going to tell y'all this right now, right? And I want you guys, right, to understand what I'm saying to y'all right now. A lie on the internet will always go further than the truth. Anyone that is saying that they know what happened to Nolan Wells is a liar. And what they'll do is, you guys, they think legally they cover their tracks when they say, oh, well, word on the street is allegedly. Well, all this is alleged that I'm saying in this video. Nah, I'm sorry. Because you can't come out and say, oh, it's all alleged, and then come out and absolutely slander a person. Nah, that's not going to happen. And this person I'm about to talk to y'all about, and I'm glad that Ben Crump came out and I'm talking about, he absolutely put flames on this liar. Just low down lies, y'all. I've never seen nobody lie like this. You supposed to be that old, to be damn near 60 years old, and lying about a young man who lost his life is disrespectful, dishonorable, and it's sad. It is a disservice to everybody that wants true justice in this case. Now think about this, y'all. Ben Crump is already on the team. He's already on the case. Why would Ben Crump not tell us or lie to us about some information when he's trying to help resolve the situation? So anything that Ben Crump, when they get the information back, they're going to let us know. But I'm going to show y'all this. Look at how YouTubers will lie. And this is why Ben Crump called this out. And I'm glad he called this out, because the jealousy and the hatred is real. And I'm going to tell you something. You have to understand when you see a lie and when you see the truth. Let me tell y'all again. None of us were there that day. None of us were. Anybody that would come on YouTube and tell a low down lie without no evidence, fake claims, false claims. It is sad. And I'm going to show y'all one example. I'm going to show everybody in this channel one example right now before we get into this video, because I don't want to come and I don't want to just seem like I'm just out here putting out anything and saying anything. Man, listen, bro. Them people lost a 16-year-old son, bro. Let me repeat myself again, man. Them people lost a 16-year-old son, man. Until you ever have to go through a situation where you lose a son or a daughter, you can never feel or never tell a parent what to do. And I'm going to show y'all something. I did fact checks, right? I'm going to show y'all this. And then I'm going to show y'all what Ben Crump said, because Ben Crump, he dealt with all the bull jive today. And I'm so happy that he called these people out. And real talk, they need to remove these people from the network. They need to remove, because you should not be able to come on the internet and just lie like this and stir up tensions like this when we don't know. Now listen. Now, this is the video I just showed y'all. This is one video right here. It's a lie. 3 hours ago. Right? Nolan Wells said on Bleep, I told y'all he was what's coming up. Are you serious? First of all, what type of English is this? Nolan Wells said on Bleep, I told y'all he was what's coming up. Now, guess what I did, y'all? I went and fact checked this video. You know why? We went and scanned this video for fact checks, right? We scanned this video for fact checks, right? Read what I wrote right here. Is this true? Was Nolan Wells set on Bleep? Let's read the results. Let's read the results. And the results are shocking. No. There is no evidence that Nolan Wells was set on Bleep. Official authorities, including the Jackson County coroner, Bruce Lynn, explicitly stated that there were no immediate signs of physical injury or trauma on his body when he was recovered. The claims made in the video regarding his being or transported to face down are part of a wave of unverified social media rumors and fake AI-generated content that have spread following his tragic disappearance. The actual facts of the case, according to law enforcement and verified reporting, include: 1. The investigation and autopsy facts. Initial findings. The preliminary evidence points towards, right? That's what they said the preliminary evidence towards, right? Now let's get to this. The official state autopsy was performed on July the 7th, but the final rulings are waiting on toxology. They still haven't got the toxology or the lab results, right? Which takes several weeks. I told y'all this last night. An independent autopsy, because the family deeply questions the circumstances, such as why Nolan was staying on the island alone without his phone and keys. Their civil rights attorney, Ben Crump, has arranged for his body to be flown for D.C. for a second independent autopsy. To ensure absolute transparency, due to intense public interest, the district attorney announced that the entire investigation's findings will be turned over to a grand jury once complete to decide if any criminal charges are warranted. The source of the rumor. The commentary in that video. This video right here. Liar! Hold on, we're going to put it on the screen. We got to, all liars will get exposed. Liar! The source of the rumor. The commentary in the video relies entirely on anonymous, unverified claims from third-party social media posts. Right at the 2:14 mark, you can start right at there with all the lies in that video. As noted by news outlets covering the case, a massive amount of misinformation, AI-generated voiceovers, and unrelated fight videos have been heavily circulated online to create viral narratives that do not align with the physical evidence or statements from the family legal team. Now, Ticket, what are you talking about? I'm talking about this lie right here. I'm talking about this lie right here. Ben Crump, but you say, Ticket, well, hold on, Ticket. No. It's not just that lie. It's not just that lie. It's a whole network built of lies. What about this lie? Nolan Wells' family has ties to the Obamas, and just as I thought, his mother's... Ladies and gentlemen, Nolan Wells' family has zero ties to the Obamas. These are all lies. In fact, in the state of Mississippi, they don't even carry the registrations, meaning whether you register as a Republican or a Democrat in the state of Mississippi. We're going to cook that because Ben Crump came and cooked all this, and I'm finna show y'all in a minute. Right? There is no link to the Obamas. This is disgusting that people will come on the internet, and Ben Crump, I hope y'all see this and go after this person. I'm going to give you a full description. Horsehair, damn near 60 years old, likes to lie about everything, and says allegedly, and I want to start this video by saying everything in this video is alleged, you guys. Now, and then it starts off with a fake prayer. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. All that's to set you up and make you think that it's all gravy. No, it's a lie. And then proceeds to, I think I heard, word on the street is, because see, what I'm hearing is lies. Lies. And this is the reason why I'm telling y'all this right now. Do you know how many people can lose their life over this type of baiting? This should be illegal. Ben Crump, I hope your team get on this. This is disgusting. And I'm finna, listen, you think I wasn't ready for what? I'm ready for anything. Straight like that. You got the right one. You got the right one. Let's keep going. Another lie. Another lie. Another lie. We're going to give another horse's hair back tonight. Another lie. Nolan's mama, Christine, is talking about a party before he's even had the funeral. The mother said that they wanted to have a celebration for the son. This is what most all people have. Most all people, when you talk about a funeral and events around there, they're celebrations of that person's life. But when I told y'all that the hate was real, and I'm going to say this, you have to look at these people that say this stuff. See, when they look at a person like Wells, the Wells family, right? It has to be some type of deep-rooted hatred to put out this type of content and slander a person's name. It has to. And I'm going to get back to this in just a second after we talk about what Ben Crump said, because Ben Crump shut this all down today. Shout out to Ben Crump. Ben Crump, salute to you, dog. He shut all this down today. And I'm going to show y'all something. Ben Crump shut all this down today. I'm glad he came out and laid this absolute shutdown to this today. Look at this, y'all. This is the one that the commentary changed. 36,000 views to lie. Look at this, y'all. Nolan Wells' autopsy report leaked and his mother exposed for lying to keep the bag. Look, bro, it don't get more devious than that. Ben Crump, please get y'all lawyers. It's a 60-year-old that's running around here, damn near, I'm talking about, woo! Please handle this situation. I heard you talking about it today online. I heard, and I'm going to tell y'all something. Now listen, Ben Crump came out today and destroyed this lie. Let's get right to it. I hold you no further. Let's get right to it. Now listen. She gonna ask about the autopsy, and I said I'm glad they brought this up. I'm glad they brought the autopsy up. Whoever asked that question, I'm glad you brought it up. Because these people be lying, and I'm finna show y'all this right now. I'm telling you something, man. It's a difference, man. God do not like ugly, man. He don't like when you treat people bad and do bad like this, man. And then you claim, I'm going to pray for everybody and hope that's fake. This is real. I'm finna show y'all what Ben Crump said today. Now read the article, y'all. Breaking news. 36,000 views. This is the lies that they allow to be perpetuated on social media. And I hope to God they bring the hand of God, right? And get all of this mess off social media, because this is cynical that anybody would do this to somebody's parent who've lost a child. And then to think about this, y'all, it's a miss with an MS, not a MRS. Well, let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. I wonder why. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Listen to what Ben Crump said when he was asked about the autopsy. Let's go.
We didn't investigate this matter, and Christine and Elmore share their life experiences too. We know.
Let's go back. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back.
All you investigatory journalists and everyone else, we just ask that you keep an open mind until we get to the truth.
Listen.
We can let people know. Yes, was there a particular false narrative you were
There's a lot of narratives out there right now, and
there's a lot of narratives we're going to try to investigate all.
there's a lot of narratives out there right now. I'm not going to comment on any particular one, but whenever a case this big gets in the news, people try, for whatever motivations, law enforcement or whoever, people that call in, try to set up a narrative so that people will follow the narrative. Our job is to cut through all the noise and find the truth. And the truth needs to be found by unbiased investigation, as well as unbiased lawyers and all the people that are out here, all you investigatory journalists and everyone else. We just ask that you keep an open mind until we get to the truth.
And one of the things I will say, we are trying desperately to figure it out. And we don't profess to have all the answers, but boy, we're trying. And so when people call and tell us this is this person, and then we get somebody saying that, no, this isn't that person, we're trying to balance it all. So we want to even be more careful ourselves to make certain that we're trying to get people to come forward. And there are a lot of people who have different perspectives. We're getting that just from the phone calls, that people who were there at the same time are saying different things. But we're going to get there. We're going to get to the truth. Yes.
And let me say this. Do y'all see her? She's standing beside a black man. Can y'all say that for her haters? Some people hate on me. Some people hate on C. Can y'all say, they all talking about she Filipino. She Filipino. She's standing beside a black man. These are facts. She's standing beside a black man, right? That ain't crusty, dusty, or rusty, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but can you say this about these ladies that's hate? See, I'm finna tell y'all something, man. And I told y'all this earlier. You go to work. Ladies, you go to work and you deal with these type of haters on your job every day. They hate because your life is in a good place. They hate because your man will stand beside you and hold your hand and comfort you even in your worst times. They hate that they don't have that. This is what they do. And they want to bring you down to their level, right? Of not the MRS, but the MS. That's what they want to do. So what they do is they make up lies about you. They demonize you. They go on social media and spread all kind of heinous, hellified rumors about you, right? But in the end, the truth will always reign supreme, and it will always stand tall. So regardless of whatever they say about this woman's race, it doesn't take away that her son have lost his life, and it don't take away that she's up there standing in between two strong black men, one her husband and the other her lawyer. How many of the haters can come out here and show they don't? Because they hate, they the ones that's hate, right? This is the type of stuff that you will put, this is the type of energy that you will put into the atmosphere. And the mama checked that ass too today. The mama checked that ass too today. Talked about the mama like a dog, like they know the mama for 20-something years. They know the mama for 10 days. 10 days and act like they known this mama for 20 years. You can't do that to people. That's not right. That's not, and the people gonna come tell me, oh, Ticket, why you gonna say, this person have been talking about me on their channel for the longest like a dog. And I asked them respectfully to stop because I don't like going back and forth with women. But if you beg for the smoke, oh, I'm gonna give you everything you looking for. If you beg for that smoke, especially if you gonna come with some weak ass lies, this is easy work. Now, I want y'all to listen to what else he said, because the next question, and this is again, right? This lady put in there, the autopsy report leaked. That's a lie, because the lawyer came out and talked about that just now. They haven't got no autopsy report. So how did the autopsy report leak if Ben Crump don't even got an autopsy report and he got an independent investigation going on? How did the autopsy report leak? Let's keep going now. Peep game now. I'm showing y'all the truth. I don't have to come on YouTube and do lies. I show you verifiable truth coming right from Ben Crump mouth. Let's keep going.
Christine and Elmore, Park Hurts, Great Deal, WLA, Spirit Hall. But I want to go on and ask you, Attorney Ben Crump, you say that you were talking about the process over there with the DA. Were any affidavits or possible prosecutions or criminal actions presented to her to be signed eventually? Or do you know?
Yeah, and as she said, her role is confidential at this point because she can maintain her prosecutorial independence. Obviously, I stressed to her very strenuously to say, we want you to zealously, you and the Sheriff's Department, to zealously investigate this matter. And Christine and Elmore share their life experiences too. We know through our lived experiences and our life experiences, and she said that's not how our office operates, but we know in America, in the South, certain people are investigated differently. And we shared that with her. We didn't, ask that she understand our perspective, but we said we should mutually try to understand each other's perspectives, where we're coming from. And we agreed that we would try to do that.
Where are we at in the investigation of autopsy?
Autopsy.
Well, no, we like we said, we're waiting, let the doctors do what they do. They ain't got their autopsy back neither, so.
They ain't got their autopsy back either. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We calling out all lies. Oh, we calling out all lies. Oh, we calling out all lies. All lies will get exposed. All of them. And I'm going to tell you something. It take a special type of situation to come and lie when an 18-year-old have lost his life. But you will come on social media and don't know people from a can of paint. A can of paint. And lie. Without no regard. And people talking about, I like her. One of my subscribers came in, Ticket, I like her. No, for what? For what? Somebody that will do that? That's demonic work. That is work. That is demonic work. When you will come and lie. Lie. Talking about something, the autopsy report leak. His own lawyer came out and said, nah, ain't no autopsy. We ain't got it, and they ain't got it either. Lie. Right on social media, I'm showing y'all this. Everything you say is a lie. That's disgusting. How can you walk? How can you go to sleep like this? But you know what? People will rob their own, bro, for the love of money. Money, 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 money. For the love of money. Money, 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 money. That's right. For the love of money. Let's keep going now. This is his own lawyer. Ben Crump don't came in here. Ben Crump gonna tell you. He gonna stand on business. He gonna tell you what a TI is. Let's keep going. Listen what else he said.
So we're trying where we're coming from. And we agreed that we will try to do that.
Where are we at in the investigation, the autopsy? We're supposed to get it back Friday.
Well, no, we like we said, we're waiting. Let the doctors do what they do. They ain't got their autopsy back neither. So we're trying to get it right. And when we get it, we're going to share it.
We're going to share it.
Yes, ma'am.
On Friday in the press conference, you said that you hear on the video Nolan saying,
Yes.
"My freaking phone, what are you freaking doing?"
That's what a witness told us, and that's what we reported out. Then another witness had come forward and said, no, that was his voice. We have other witnesses who said there were other altercations. So, as Mr. Hurt said, we're trying to go through it all and so forth. And we'll be even more careful to say this is what a witness told us in the future.
And so your team has been able to believe that I can confirm whether it was or was not Nolan.
Now, we have audio people doing it, but we know certain people said it was him, and then certain people said it was not him.
Are you worried about the death threats and
Well,
Now listen, this is very important because this is what the lies do, y'all. They invoke anger, rage, even more rage. We already upset about the boy losing his life. We waiting to try to figure out what exactly happened. How can you say something about a boy losing his life and we don't even know what happened? We're still trying to find out what happened to this boy. Everybody's watching this video. We are still trying to find out what happened to Nolan Wells, right? But to come out here and flat out lie, I want y'all to think about this. Now, what this does is this creates rage within the black community. You know what that does is? That's created people to come out here and send death threats to people, right? Based off rage, because you have YouTubers, right? And it's funny how all of them look like they rocking the same weaves. The ones that's out here lying like they rocking the same weaves. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I seen two of them. Straight up. Straight up. And I can't say whether or not they got a man. I can't say it. But will come on social media and put out lies just to get viewership, just to pay their bills. Because as I told y'all, in the world we live in, a lie will always go further than the truth. But let's keep going, because Ben Crump, he went in. He went in on these low-down people that would tell these lies in this very important situation. Now let's keep going, because this one right here, and what you said about me, Weavy Wonder, that's a lie. But what I said about you is 100% truth. Let's keep going.
atmosphere on social media and how these fake videos and photos can play into
oh my God, I saw a fake
Even
video.
with Nolan's friends getting death threats.
We don't want anybody's life to be in harm's way just because we're trying to get to the truth of what happened to Christine and Elmore's son. We saw fake videos about AI-generated videos of Christine, and it's just god awful.
Of Christine, and it's god awful. Direct shot. Direct. He threw a direct one right there. We seen them fake AI created videos of Christine, and we saw it. Look at this now. Look, y'all. He don't called it out. He don't call all the. Listen, a hit dog gon' holler. A hit dog gon' holler. He don't. Let me rewind this a little bit, cause he don't call it all out. He said, "Look, we even seen the lies on Christine. Ben Crump called your ass out, and Ben, y'all see this video? Take it to their ass for lying, for lying. Take it to him, Ben. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Take it to him, Ben. We need you to take this to the. We need you stand up on this one.
Of what happened to Christine and Elmore's son. We saw fake videos about AI-generated videos of Christine, and it's just god awful.
God awful.
They're grieving and trying to fight for the truth that they also having to deal with these fake videos attacking them.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Stand on them, Ben. Stand on them, Ben. It's two of them I know. It's two of them I know. Bro. It's two of them I know, Ben. It's two of them I know. Right now. Right now, Ben. And I'm glad you called it out, Ben. because it's been going on, and the mama smoked them too today. All that talk about the mama wanting to get the money, the mama smoked. Think about this, y'all. If somebody don't even know nothing about your finances personally, but will come on talking about you like a dog and don't even know you, what type of person is that? What matter a person with that? We have known these people in the public media for 10 days. 10 days. 10 days. 10 days. Right? Now think about this now, and you know when they grifting, every single video is about this. And they getting all the views for lying and putting out all these lies every day. And you got a whole comment section full of people, hey man, I knew it was this. Raging people. And we don't even, Ben Crump don't even know what's going on. Ben Crump don't even know what's going on. But listen to what he said today. Ben Crump slammed that ass.
And the fight for the truth, that they also having to deal with these fake videos attacking them as they are just trying to literally bury their son next week. But we want everybody to say that we can go through this journey together for the truth. And even though we may have different viewpoints, we can all agree that everybody wants the truth. And nobody life should be threatened for seeking the truth. Nobody should be, presumed accountable until we have evidence.
All the evidence. They ain't even got evidence, y'all. And they on the internet talking this type of shit. Let me show y'all something else. You know, when I came in here, y'all already know I came with the whole slab. Y'all already know I came with the whole. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Let's keep going. 12,000 views. This is the reward you get in this world for lying. Look at this, y'all. Word is, remember I told y'all, word on the street is, I can go through a whole channel of lies. No verification. No journalistic integrity whatsoever. Just lies. Look at this, y'all. Word is, guys. Word is, the guys that Nolan went to the island with are dealers. Or I would sue her ass for every weed that's in that house. The family still haven't seen him in. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Are you insane? And y'all asking. Now think about this. This woman got information that the lawyers don't got. She got information the cops don't got. The cops ain't got this information. Ben Crump's own lawyers ain't got this information. Man, she got some heavy information, y'all. Oh, but allegedly I heard on the street, word is, ma'am, I'm ready to go all day. I'm ready to run with you all day. You got the right one. I promise you got the right one. You must, I don't know what you heard about. Girl. Because when you come on and tell a lie, we're going to tell the truth. When you come tell a lie, we're going to tell the truth. Ben Crump have told y'all. And then shout out to the mama. Hold on, y'all. Let's keep going.
His mother and father only want, and Christine has said it multiple times, she only wants what you would want. If this was your son, if this was your daughter, wouldn't you want desperately to get to the truth? Wouldn't you want people who were closest in proximity to what happened to be investigated and thoroughly investigated? We know that, if it was Nolan, how would he be investigated?
That's a fact.
So, one last question.
Now, I do want to get to this.
Just curious about the dynamic that you guys have seen in Elmore with law enforcement up until this point. Have you all been able to speak with the sheriff, any of the lead investigators since what happened last week?
So that was actually clarified in today's meeting. The DA's office wanted to take over that communications because they do have a victim advocate, which I appreciate, but of course that wasn't what she, took responsibility and accountability for. But we were not communicated with that information. So for us, like I said before, the last time we actually spoke to someone, with the Sheriff's Department was last Tuesday. That was via text message that I initiated, just asking for an update. So that's the biggest thing is, I appreciate that she took accountability for saying, hey, that was actually our doing. But, we have a setup now, and so the hope is that we'll have that open lines of communication.
So you feel like this was useful
And
today?
Attorney Hertz has a comment on that.
Hold on, y'all. Now I want to go to where the mama cooked, because the mama heard that shit too. The mama cooked. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The mama cooked too. The mama came out cooking like, ho, you ain't finna make this like we out here. Hold on, we finna get to this right now. Let's get to this right now. Cause this ain't nothing but absolute slander. Now look at the mama, y'all. The mama don't came out. Now look at this video, y'all. Nolan Wells' autopsy report leaked and his mama exposed for lying to keep the bag. That's the video. That's the video that's been put out by Lowdown. That's a name that you pick for yourself. Lowdown. Think about this, y'all. Who picks a name for themselves called Lowdown and then get mad when people say Lowdown? You can't get mad when you picked it for yourself. The mama cooked that ass. The mama heard that shit. Let's go ahead and play what the mama said. Because the mama cooked that ass. And I'm happy the mama cooked. The mama Reverend Leon Lonnie loved that ass.
Some details of the homegoing celebration for their son.
Homegoing celebration. Now, everybody, when you look on obituaries and things like that, it says celebration. When people lose their lives, right, and they have a homegoing, it ain't just always crying. It's all different types of emotions. People forget this. They act like you just got to be crying the whole time. This parent's son have been unalive for 9 days. Do you know what type of emotions they've been going through? Nobody has ever, that's running their mouth about this, has ever had to go through this to where they've had to go on TV, on the media, and talk about these things in front of the world and be judged by the world. Imagine if you had to get on national TV and you be unlike Miss Wells, whose hair is real, right? Oh, she got that good old hair. That shit real. Hair Filipino. That shit real, right? Imagine if you had to get on the air with a full weave and diabolically disrespect and have to answer questions and be in a situation that she's been in and had the whole world judge you and lie on you. They don't even know you from a can of paint. And this is the problem we have in this world today. People will lie on you without no evidence. None. I can see if you got some evidence. I mean, show me a videotape or something like that. Show me something. But to lie. I'm glad the mama came in and checked that ass. Let's get right to that.
Hello, everyone. So, the homegoing celebration, the funeral will be held at Center Point Church in Ocean Springs. It is going to be, visitation will be 9 to 11, and then the funeral will start after that. The plan is for the repast because, again, we want to celebrate Nolan. And he would not want us to
now,
be...
you can clearly tell she's trying to hold back from crying. So what do people do when they try to hold back from crying? They might laugh a little bit. Like, I don't understand how people don't understand this, but you will demonize this woman. Demonize her. And say all of these demonic things about, oh, she laughed all the way to the bank. This is disgusting work. This is disgusting work. Y'all need to smash like we should have over 1,000 like easy in this video. I ain't doing nothing but tell the truth. See, y'all don't like when people tell the truth, man. You have to tell the truth and shame these devils in this world and era that we live in, man. The mama said our son would want it that way. If anybody who got a son in here, your son wouldn't want you to be absolutely just, you know what I'm saying, on the grip of just, because some parents have been so grieved that they have ended up deteriorating and losing their life because of the grief. Right? So in the darkest moments, sometimes you have to just smile and just thank God for giving you the blessing for the time that you had that blessing. But people don't understand that. You know why? Because in our world, everybody thinks you're supposed to be like them. Everybody think you're supposed to act like them. And that's not how this world is. I told y'all this yesterday. If everybody in this world acted alike, man, we'd have the same. Everybody would be the same. If everybody responded like, so imagine if somebody judged you for everything you did. Imagine if somebody judged you for putting on a dusty weave every single day. Imagine that. Imagine if somebody judged you for lying and coming on the internet and lying every day. You wouldn't want nobody to do that. So why bother people? Why come out here and put out a verbal assault on people that have done nothing to you at all? Right? Think about this now, y'all. You will demonize a family that has done nothing wrong to you. And again, you can't tell black folks what to do with their money. Black folks gonna put their money wherever they want to put their money. If black folks see them and say, hey, you know what, I want to support them, I want to get behind them, this, that, and third, I'm telling y'all something. You can't tell black folk what to do with their money. Imagine somebody telling you what to do with y'all money, y'all. Imagine that. Imagine somebody telling you what you need to do with your money. Who can do that? Who has a conscience and a heart to come do that to people? You can't tell people what to do with their finances. Everybody individually work for their own money. They can do whatever they want to do with their money that they work for. So if people want to donate to them, they can donate to them. But I'm glad the mama stir fried, because the mama cooked that shit too that they was lying about. Now let's get to that part where the mama stir fried. The mama said, hey, look, we ain't begging for no donations. See, that was a direct shot at this liar right here. It's sad that people lie like this. It's sad, man. I pray to God that this will stop. But let's keep going to what the mama said, because the mama called that shit. The mama checked that shit on point.
Us to be sitting around crying and eating, and so what we're gonna do is kind of have a party to celebrate him, and that'll be held at the Jackson County Fairgrounds. So we really do want to keep it for family and friends. We are gonna allow media to come in as well, and lastly, absolutely, teammates. We've already contacted Coach Les George, because we want to make sure that those guys are there. Former teammates from high school, middle school, teams that he played against. You guys are all welcome, but of course, we want to make sure that our families, for sure, and close friends get there. So I do want to just say, for those of you, again, if you are having protests, even the day of his service, I am asking you guys to just keep it peaceful. Nolan would never want any type of violence or anything like that. He was not that kind of person. So if you guys would, again, just be peaceful.
Talk about that lady. Talk about you and that money.
Thank you so much.
Talk about her.
Just the outpouring of love.
Talk about the lady who was talking about you and that money, man.
We've had some local officials. Mayor Casey Vaughn from Gaucher has reached out to us. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. He has, it's almost been every day. He's been texting to check on us. Also, Jeffrey Hullum, thank you so much. He's been texting pretty much every day. Receiving a lot of...
And let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something I noticed, y'all. You know what I noticed from that video? And I want everybody to look at this. This is where the hate really comes in. Look at the size of her wedding ring. Ooh! Now, you ain't going to tell me that donation money paid for that rock that she got in her hand. But see, I'm going to say it again. The ladies know what I'm talking about. Because ladies deal with this every single day. You deal with these gossiping haters at your job every single day. And ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. All my ladies in here, you know what you talking about. Don't let your ring be bigger than, and she ain't got no ring. She ain't got no ring. And the other girl ring is jumbo. The hate gonna be just as big. Look at the mama's ring. Look at the size of the mama's wedding ring. Look at the size of that ring. I'm telling you right now, the hate is real. I'm finna tell y'all this. Y'all gotta peep all the angles from this. Peep all the angles from this. Because see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Having a certain type of spirit will prevent you from getting that type of ring in life. And that's a fact. That's a fact, and y'all know I ain't lying. Let's keep going.
Look
at that ring.
Stories from Nolan's teachers, which just warms my heart. His classmates, teammates.
Cook girl for talking about the money.
For those of you who have donated to the
Here we
GoFundMe,
go.
once again, I stress, if you are not financially...
Hold on. Cook her for talking about the money. Because she tried to demonize and talk about something. Oh, yeah, laughing all the way to the cook. Let her know. We ain't begging for no donation. Come on now.
Which just warms my heart. His classmates, teammates. So again, for those of you who have donated to the GoFundMe, once again, I stress, if you are not financially able to, we're not begging for that money, okay? If you're not financially able to, we understand. We thank you for whatever you can give, but if you cannot, if you would, just keep us in your prayers. And to his friends.
That's right. That's right. We ain't begging for no money now. That's right. They hating, y'all. The hate, I'm talking about the hate is on a whole nother level, y'all. It is absolutely insane. Insane that this level of hate would be spewed, but I'm happy that Ben and the mama stepped too. Because the mama heard all that talking. Yeah, she heard all that gossiping and talking when she ain't do nothing to none of these people. Think about that. The mother did not deserve that. That was the dishonorable that a person would do that. And the mother did not deserve this. Don't nobody who lose a son at 18 years old deserve this. Especially you ain't even got no autopsy. Ben Crump don't came out here and told y'all we ain't got the autopsy results or the toxology, and they ain't got it either. But people will come on the internet and put out these lies, and then somehow they're going to end up spending it. Oh, yeah, ticket, all that shit don't mean nothing. You can keep lying, but it's only so long that everybody's going to see, hold on, man, these are all lies. Ben Crump, the own family ain't even saying this stuff. I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying because this is surgical work right here that we talking about, y'all. This is very surgical, the things I'm telling y'all about. And when I say it, guess what, y'all? I really mean it. I ain't just talking to you. I really mean this. I really mean it. I really mean it. Peep game now. Right? It ain't just her. It's another one that's right here doing the same thing too. The same thing with Carmelo Anthony. Just lying for views and clicks. I don't know what type of financial situation y'all going through. If you need to borrow some money, just ask a friend. But to come on and lie to get these type of views and to get this type of engagement and been doing it for a long time. I ain't got no reason. I can show you the whole channel. Well, the whole channel just full of lies. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. The people don't waste their time with them because they ain't got nothing for me to take. So they're like, why am I gonna go sue somebody who ain't got nothing for me to take? If you ain't got nothing for me to take, what I'm gonna sue for you? I'm wasting my time, right? Even addressing you, right? But I'm glad the mama addressed that today because people be trying to, I'm telling y'all, the jealousy and envy come out of people. The mama herself did not create the GoFundMe. A friend of the family created the GoFundMe. Right? The mama nor the daddy came and created a GoFundMe. A friend of the family created that GoFundMe. They won't tell y'all that. They just mad at how much money that black folks are donating to these people and showing love with it. So what they do, they come online hate. Don't know these people from, I'm telling y'all, think everybody's listening to this video that have any kind of typical thinking. Think about this, y'all. Nobody that's out here know who you are except for the people that's with you on a day-to-day. How many people have looked at your bank account that's in this chat room? How can somebody come tell somebody else what they doing, and you don't even know how much money this person, this mama, their family got? You don't know how much money they got. You don't know their situation with their house. You don't know their situation with their cars. You don't know their situation with their finances, their budgets, none of this stuff. You don't know. But you would dare come out and slander a person that you have no personal information about. And this is what they do on the internet. They lie. And I told y'all, rumors and a lie will always go further than the truth in life. And it's sad that we live in a world that promotes that. That's sad that we live in a world that a mother lost her son and people will come out here making these type of content, these type of videos, man. And I told y'all, you got to ask me who we talking about. All you got to do is look at the screens right here. Ben Crump and them addressed it today. You look at it right here. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Gonna sit up here and say that the autopsy report was leaked and his mom was exposed for lying to keep the bag. Are you serious? Are you serious? 36,000 views for that. And in the comments, I want to shout out to everybody. Hold on, we're gonna go through that right now. I want to shout out to everybody that stayed on that helmet, because everybody that was in that channel, they said, nah, this is enough right here. I'm talking about they was going in. Right? But then, y'all let them come right back and tell more lies in various more videos. I'm telling y'all this. And they're allowing people to cash out on YouTube for saying these lies. Right? Look at this, y'all. I'm going to show y'all. Hold on. Let's look at the internet. Look at the lies that are being spread online. Look at the lies. Ben Crump said we don't even know what happened. Look at this. Look at these lies. Ben Crump don't say, look, we don't know what happened. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. Look, they ain't even got the autopsy back. But look at these lies. Right? And they claim to be insiders with no sources and no contacts. Just going at TikTok and Instagram and pulling up anything anybody say. Any AI video, and that's why AI is a demon. Any AI video people put out, any of this stuff. Just going online, listening to any of these things. And saying anything to defame and to keep the viewership and the clicks going. First it was Carmelo Anthony, now they doing it with Nolan. And then all they're going to do is just move on right on to the next one. This is what they do. It's sad because this is the world that we live in right now, that this type of stuff is going on. That should not be allowed. That should not be allowed. And I pray to God that that will be stopped. And I hope that that Ben and the mom and them, I hope they lay the hammer down on these people that's out here lying like that. Right? Right? Because that's not right. Right? I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. That's not right, man. That's not right. Right? Now, let's get into this, because I wanted to talk about this too tonight. And we definitely got to get to this. Right? So enough of this lies right here. We got to talk about this, you guys. And that is, man, this explosive report that's come out, you guys, that people within Barack Obama's circle now, woo, are now being questioned in these Epstein investigations. Oh yeah, we gonna get to it. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix this for you guys, because we had to get into this. This is one of them ones where we have to get into. It just has to be done. Look at this, y'all. Former Obama counsel. Shout out to the Guardian. See, when you do reports, I actually bring actual source reports on here, you guys. I don't just come in here saying anything. I don't come in here saying, hey, word on the street is, and I heard from Craig and them, and you know, and Day and them told me this. Yeah, Day told me that. Day told me this. Day told me that. Day told me this. Day, yeah, man, word on the street is, Day told me, and Chanel told this, and they told that. That's a lie. But yeah, Barack Obama, former Barack Obama counsel, has not completely been truthful in the Epstein testimony. The Democrats is calling this shit out now. And I'm happy, because I've been telling y'all, this Epstein stuff, y'all think it's a joke. This shit gonna come to a head. They gonna get all these people up out of here. Now, let's go through this report right here, right? So lawmakers dubious, right, of answers from Catherine Rumler, whose name appeared thousands of times in released files. Let's keep going, y'all. Democrats said Kathleen Rumler, who served as White House counsel under Barack Obama, was not, quote unquote, completely truthful with lawmakers during her Wednesday testimony before the House Committee on Oversight Reform about her ties to Jeffrey Epstein. When I tell y'all on this channel, this is why I don't support either of these sides, because I be trying to tell y'all this. Y'all be thinking that, oh, Tigger, but no. I told y'all this. They need to eradicate both parties. The two-party system, eradicate this shit and clean up the whole system. See, they want to tell y'all, they want y'all to think it's just Donald Trump. No, it's deeper than that. It goes both sides. I'm telling y'all. When I saw Bill Clinton go there, and I told y'all on this channel, Bill Clinton, there's no way Hillary and them act like they ain't know nothing about nothing. Stop lying to people, man. This is the same dude that went up there, Bill Clinton, and said with a straight face, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, speaking on Monica Lewinsky. Bold-faced lied to the whole country. Not only should he have been impeached, he should have been removed from office. Cold-blooded lie. I'm talking about lie, and was willing to defame and terrorize her entire life and career to keep his lie going. This is the type of stuff that's going on. Now, let's keep going, you guys. So it says, the White House counsel under Barack Obama, she served, right? They said she was not completely truthful with lawmakers during her Wednesday testimony before the House Committee on the Oversight Reform about her ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Rumler, who testified as a part of the panel's investigation into the convicted sex offender, said in her opening remarks that Jeffrey Epstein used her to legitimize his standing and that it was a mistake to deal with him. She insisted that she never witnessed criminal activity. See, everybody talk about they don't know shit. How everybody don't know nothing now? Now everybody don't know nothing now. When they start doing these investigations, now everybody silence. They don't know nothing. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all, we got a world full of this foolishness that need to be cleaned up. Let's keep going. So the Democrats emerged from the first several hours of questioning, saying that Rumler was not forthcoming about her ties to Jeffrey Epstein. And I quote, "It is difficult to see how she's being completely truthful in there with the answers she's given the committee." Robert Garcia of California, the top Democrat on the Oversight Committee, told reporters. Rumler came under scrutiny earlier this year after her name appeared, check this out, y'all, thousands. How your name appeared thousands of times in the records related to Epstein that were released by the Justice Department under the Epstein's Files Transparency Act. She announced in February, now think about this, y'all, your name came up thousands of times in those files. And in February, you announced you'd be resigning from your role at Goldman Sachs as a chief legal officer effective on the 30th of June. But then you come to the oversight meeting, I ain't know nothing. I mean, what you mean? Why you quit your job? Why you quit your job? If you innocent, I ain't quit my job if I'm innocent. Why you quit your job? You innocent, right? Why quit your job if you're innocent? Make it make sense, y'all. Emails between Rumler and Epstein exchanged between 2014 and 2019, years after Epstein pleaded guilty to Florida state prostitution charges, included procuring a MINOR. Showed, listen to this, y'all, that Mrs. Rumler, that she was under Obama, accepted luxury gifts from Jeffrey Epstein. And she addressed him as Uncle Jeffrey and Sweetie, and advised him on how to respond to questions about his sex crimes. This is diabolical, demonic work. And they want, I'm trying to tell y'all this now, they want y'all to think that it's just on the Trump side and these side. No. This is the reason why all of these things was never revealed. Because I'm telling y'all, everybody finna get dirty with this. When it rains, man, they get wet. Stay dry. Right? Peep this now. A document showed she was at one point listed as a backup executor to his will, according to the Wall Street Journal. Jeffrey Epstein made you a backup executor to his will? Come on, bro. Come on, man. In one 2015 email, Mrs. Rumler wrote, Or Rumler wrote to Jeffrey Epstein, friendship goes two ways. Getting you some peace with respect to all this legal shit is important to me. For her to deny that there's any type of real relationship there, I just don't buy it, Garcia said today. And so again, the fact that she is not under oath is very problematic. And why are they even interviewing these people that ain't under oath, y'all? All these people should be under oath under the penalty of perjury. Legally. It shows y'all the investigation, man. They playing games. They capping, man. They capping for real, right? They capping for real, for real. Now, peep what I'm putting out here to y'all now. Let's keep going. Look at what it says, y'all. So it says, House Oversight Chair James Comer told reporters Wednesday that the most concerning part of her communications with Epstein is how she, quote unquote, tried to rehabilitate his image after he was convicted of solicitation of a minor. This woman was working under Barack Obama. Come on, man. Y'all, like I said, like I'm trying to tell y'all this 1,000 times, man. Bro. It don't take water to know when something's wet. Wednesday's interview was conducted behind closed doors, with the committee expected to release a transcript at a later date, as it has for previous witnesses. In a statement to The Guardian this week, ahead of her testimony, a spokesperson for Mrs. Rumler said that Mrs. Rumler welcomes the opportunity to appear before the committee. At the same time she interacted with Jeffrey Epstein, she was a practicing criminal defense attorney, and shared a client with him, the spokesperson said. She has done nothing wrong, and had no knowledge of any ongoing criminal activity on his part. Bro, y'all, if y'all believe this, bro, I don't know what else to tell y'all. I'm just be honest with y'all, man. According a copy her prepared, they misspelled some words. Opening statement she delivered to the committee Wednesday, Rumler insisted that she never saw any evidence of ongoing criminal conduct or misconduct of any kind by Epstein during the time she dealt with him. And people are saying this because they don't want to be criminally charged too. This is why they're saying this stuff, y'all. People will say this stuff and they'll say, I didn't know that, I ain't see nothing. I mean, that now you're trying to take yourself out of that picture. Therefore, so you don't put yourself in the line of criminal, you don't incriminate yourself, right? And she said that if she had seen or heard any evidence suggesting that he was abused woman, that she would immediately reported him to law enforcement. Bro, come on, man, cut it out. She told lawmakers that she first met him in 2014 when she was restarting my legal practice after having served for several years in government. She said Epstein cold called her and told her he was working with Bill Gates. Here we go again, Bill Gates. All these names coming, these are people that have been celebrated and praised at the highest levels through American history. How they names keep coming up around this guy? To set up a large donor advised fund, and that they were looking for someone to help with the legal issues involved. She said that the fund ultimately did not materialize, but that several weeks later Epstein referred her another important client, which she retained and represented until 2020. Rumler said that Epstein referred clients to her, and that even though she wasn't his lawyer, Epstein sought her advice from time to time. She said that she was friendly with Epstein in that context and dealt with him in my ordinary course, casually, informally, and sometimes irrelevantly. This is crazy. This is crazy. She said, if I knew what I know about who Epstein really was, I would have never accepted him at the initial meeting with him, she said. Rumler said that many of her emails with Epstein have been taken out of context or do not mean what some have speculated or suggested. She added that she accepted some gifts from him as she saw no reason not to. In her opening remarks, Rumler also said that shortly after the first meeting, Epstein, she came to understand that he had pleaded guilty to 6 years earlier to 2 prostitution-related offenses, including solicitations of an minor for prostitution, and she had received a non-prosecution agreement from the Department of Justice. Right? And he had, She said that Epstein had told her he had not known that any of them were underage, and that he expressed remorse, embarrassment, and regret for his conduct, which she described as paying money for sex to women he believed was over the age of 18. Bro, bro, let me tell y'all something, man. Where's Barack Obama's statement on this woman? Where is his statement on this woman? Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all this, man. They all gonna get busted open. They're all, bro, this is all coming out. And they want y'all to stay dumbed down and not believe any of this stuff. It's all a hoax, y'all. They want y'all to think this is all lies. You know what I'm saying? They in the files, all these people in the files, but they all lies, y'all. Nah, man, I already told y'all. The truth somehow always has a way of creeping out. So one thing you're going to learn about in life, the truth always has a way of creeping out. Hey, Dante, salute to you, dog. You sent a $100 donation in the Cash App, man. I appreciate you, brother. Right? Appreciate you, man. And I salute to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, hold on. Let me see somebody else. Melissa Ward, I appreciate you in the Cash App. She came through with a $30 donation, and she said what she did was evil ticket. I mean, listen, we already know what's up. I already told y'all this. You can go look through the whole category of content. You're going to see what it is. But back to this Obama situation. This right here with this person who was working for him, bro. Nah, man. It's a no-go right here, dog. Like, real talk, man. You was a counselor to Barack Obama. Like, come on, man. And Obama wouldn't have known any of this stuff. That he would have known nothing. You would tell me that Barack Obama wouldn't know anything about any of this thing. And to me, Barack Obama should be questioned. Barack Obama, because this woman was working under him, in my opinion, he should be questioned about his knowledge or what he knew about her and potentially her ties to Epstein. And did he know anything before having him or having her as his counsel? Barack Obama should be questioned as well. He should have his ass going up there, sit your ass down, and answer them questions as well. They need to put all these people on a docket. I keep telling y'all this. They've been ducking and hiding in the general public, and all y'all been getting fooled for all these years. You're not going to tell me. When you get these jobs at these levels, bro, they do all kind of extensive backgrounds on you, bro. Trust me. They have to do these backgrounds on you. There ain't no way you're going to convince somebody that they're hiring these people at the highest levels and not doing backgrounds. So either you're ignoring stuff or you just don't care. Or you're not doing your job. Which, that should be concerning, if that's the case. Right? I'm just saying to y'all. Right? So when y'all say these certain things, I tell y'all all the time, man, y'all have to look at all the different things that all these politicians, because politicians are liars in nature. This is how they get votes. This is how they tell people. They'll tell you something, and then they'll turn around and won't fulfill what they told you. If you can't do something that you tell people, don't tell people that you're going to do it. Real talk. Real talk. So this is what's going on. I'm showing y'all this because the world needs to see this. The whole world needs to see this, right? Right? So now you guys have some breaking news updates. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I have a breaking news for y'all on something else. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Hold on 1 second. I got some breaking news for y'all on the Nolan Wells situation. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I got some breaking news for you guys. Okay, you guys. Yes, it's out right now. I have it. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. Let me see what type time this is on. Where we at? Hold on, let me put this on the screen. See, when you have journalistic integrity, this is what you do. This is how you do it. You don't just come on here and lie. I think I shoulda, woulda, coulda said, or woulda did. Now they're saying that there is new GPS and audio that's been released now. Now let's get into this. Hold on. I don't know why that Jones keep carrying on my screen. Hold on, you guys. Right? All right, let's get into this, you guys. It says NBC News has obtained audio as a part of a records request that details some of Nolan Wells' friends calling for tow assistance when their boat malfunctioned. NBC News' Aaron Gilchrist reports from Mississippi on the latest in the college football player's death investigation. Hold on. Let me get to this. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Now we starting to get somewhere. Hold on, you guys. Now we starting to get somewhere. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Let me see if I can find this. I want to see if I can find this for you guys. This is very important. This is a very important situation right here, man. Very important situation, you guys. And you pray. Here we go. I got it. Here we go. Right here. I got it. I got it right here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Oh, shit. My bad. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Let's do this right here, y'all. Right? So it says GPS data tracks boat Mississippi teen. Hold on. Let's see what they're talking about,
We
y'all.
learning about those new details in this case. What can you tell us?
Well, we actually have obtained new movement records, GPS data. Our Jared Eggleston and Skylar Henry down in Mississippi obtained this from a Mississippi entity, and it actually shows exactly where the boat left from when it arrived at Horn Island. You're seeing, as that scrolls down on your screen there, you're seeing that July 4th, that tracking movement, the vessel reaching Horn Island around 11:14 a.m. And then we also see when the boat left. Now, as we've been reporting, Nolan Wells was not on that boat, although his keys and phone were. And so we see the boat then go and actually dock at a different location, then drive overland to the home of the owners of the boat. So this is new information that is all being reviewed by investigators who are still trying to figure out exactly what happened to Nolan Wells, Mugo.
Yeah, his parents have a lot of questions there. Anna Schechter, thank you so much for bringing us that update.
Esto no está bien. Él es un testigo.
Now, hold on, you guys. Let's get right into this. As y'all see right here, it says GPS data tracks boat Mississippi teen Nolan Wells was on before he went missing. It says GPS data from the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources obtained by CBS News tracks the movements of the boat that carried Nolan Wells to Horn Island on July the 4th. Wells was found dead after going missing following an outing on the island. The vessel left the dock, it says, at approximately 9:56 a.m. that morning and arrived at Horn Island at 11:14 a.m. CBS News has previously reported that Wells was not on the boat when it departed the island. According to the GPS data, the boat left Horn Island at 4:31 p.m. and returned to its original departure dock. It then traveled. Shout out my boy Hot Rod in the building. Man, Hot Rod, man, salute to you, bro. You already know what it is, man. Real G's up, man. Salute to you, brother, man. Much love to you all the time, man. You already know, bro. It says, according to the GPS data, the boat left Horn Island at 4:31 p.m. and returned to its original departure dock. It then traveled into Fort Bayou around 5:52 p.m. before returning to the dock at 6:06 p.m. Later that evening, the boat went from the Fort Bayou boat launch at 7:19 p.m. according to the MSDMR report. It says from there it traveled overland, presumably towed by a vehicle, to the Biloxi, Mississippi, residents of boat owners. Now it says the MSDMR report indicates that the boat's owner, his mother, and one other individual who was reportedly with Wells the day of the incident have cooperated with the investigation. The department report ends on July the 5th, following notification that the Jackson County Sheriff's Office would take over as the lead investigative agency. All right. Wells, 18, was last seen on July the 4th on Horn Island, where he had taken a boat trip with his friends to celebrate the holiday. Officials said Wells traveled to the island with his friends but did not return to the mainland with them that afternoon, Jackson County Sheriff John Ledbetter has said. He was last seen on the island at 3 p.m., according to attorney Ben Crump's office. His mother reported him missing later that night, and the search began. His body was discovered July the 6th off the coast of the island, which is about 10 miles south of Mississippi mainland, following a search that involved U.S. Coast Guards, the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources, and the National Park Service. Dental records confirmed the body was Wells. Jackson County Coroner Bruce Lynn told CBS News an autopsy took place on July the 7th. Lynn said, but the results were not immediately made public. Wells' body was flown to Washington, D.C. for independent autopsy, according to Crump. Wells' parents have said they don't believe their son would have stayed behind on the island by choice when his friends left by boat. No, he wouldn't, and we already know about all that, right? The parents saying that. So, people who saying they dumped him, bro, we're not spreading no allegations and no lies. Ben Crump already came out and told y'all, stop doing that shit. Because what you're doing is you're spreading hate narratives that can get people killed. People are rage baiting off this shit, man. And when y'all going online and say stuff that have not been verified, at least wait till the official goddamn reports come out. People coming out saying shit and they ain't even got no reports. They're just telling you that they have the GPS tracking. They didn't say anything about, oh, they dumped them there or anything. Stop doing this shit. What's wrong with you people? Y'all don't even want to let these people do the investigation. Ben Crump said they don't even have the information right now. They're still trying to get information. Why would y'all are part of the problem. All y'all people that's doing that shit, you're part of the problem. If somebody comes up and something happens to one of these people because you pushed a lie or said some bullshit online, you're going to have to hold that. Why can't people be patient and wait until Ben Crump and them people get their independent investigation done? I'm telling y'all that it don't make no sense to me whatsoever why people can't wait for Ben Crump. Ben Crump and them on the job. He's done this multiple times before. So to come in the comment section and say that, that's disgusting. That's it. You don't know any of these people. We don't know what could happen. So let's wait to find out what happened. Then whatever happened, we deal with it. Now if it come out they did, we on their helmet. But why do that to people that we don't even know that Ben Crump have already said? He have already said, bro, we don't even know what happened. Ben Crump said, man, we trying to figure out what's going on. Right? He said we ain't even got the autopsy back, and they don't either. So everybody was lying about the autopsy. They lying. The man's own lawyer came out. Let me play this again. His own lawyer said we don't got the autopsy.
Okay, this is what a witness told us in the future. Now, we have audio people doing it, but we know certain people said it was him, and then certain people said it was not him.
Are you worried about the death threats and the violent kind of atmosphere on social media and how these fake videos and photos could play into
Oh my God, I saw a fake video.
Getting death threats.
We don't want anybody's life to be in harm's way just because we're trying to get to the truth of what happened to Christine and Elmore's son. We saw fake videos about AI-generated videos of Christine, and it's just god-awful as they're grieving and trying to fight for the truth that they also having to deal with these fake videos attacking them as they are just trying to literally investigate this matter, and Christine and Elmore share their life experiences too. We know through our lived experiences, our life experiences, and she said that's not how our office operates, but we know in America, in the South, certain people are investigated differently. And we shared that with her. We didn't, ask that she understand our perspective, but we said we should mutually try to understand each other's perspectives, where we're coming from. And we agreed that we would try to do that.
Where are we at in the investigation of autopsy? We're supposed to get back Friday.
Well, no, we like we said, we're waiting, let the doctors do what they do. They ain't got their autopsy back neither, so they're trying to get it right.
There you go right there. He said they ain't got their autopsy, so why are people lying on the internet? This man said they ain't even got we ain't got ours and they ain't got theirs. People on the internet lying. Just making up shit. Don't y'all know people can get really hurt off your lies? At least wait to see what happened. Then once we see what Ben and them talking about what happened, now it's go time to report on this stuff. But people want to put so much D's on some shit, bro. It's sad, the point that we're at, man. And you can just go look at all these different videos. They did the same thing with Carmelo Anthony, man. It's all on the internet. Just lies. Stuff that the family's own attorney, Ben Crump, ain't got no reason to come out here and cap for nobody. Think about this. Like, share, subscribe, man. Bro, it's sad. People just need to wait this stuff out and see what it is. And then once we see what it is, now we can all make legitimate, gripes about, okay, this is what they found out what happened. Boy, I tell you, man, this I ain't gonna say nothing else, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel. Like, share, and subscribe, man.